Oh, look at that. That is a fantastic stuffing made right there. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making a real cracker actually. It's a chestnut stuffing. We're going to, because it's leading up to Christmas, so you know we're going to make a chestnut stuffing. It can be frozen very easily, not a problem, and you can bring it out nearer the time, rewarm it, and it's done. So we're going to make a chestnut stuffing. It's the usual ingredients for a chestnut stuffing: bit of celery, bit of onions, bit of garlic, some fresh herbs and some chestnuts, breadcrumbs, etc. However, you can use fresh bread if you want, or stale bread should I say, not fresh bread, but I'm using breadcrumbs. I'm making it the easy way, and I'm also going to make it not vegetarian. Okay, the whole recipe is vegetarian apart from me chucking ham in. So if you want a vegetarian recipe, don't put the ham in. Simple as that. Okay, now I'm pepping it up a little bit just because I've got a lot of ham in the fridge. So here we go then, let's crack on and show you how to do it. Now it is very straightforward. We've got some garlic on here. Look, we're just going to give it a little whiz over. Now we're not going to go too bananas with this. Entirely up to you how fine you want it. You know, but this is going to be sauteed in a pan with the veg. So it doesn't really matter about it being too fine. As fine as you want. That'll do. Onion. We got an onion. Fine dice. Or as fine as you want. If you want some chunks in there, leave it a bit bigger. Okay? Straightforward, come on. No parallel cuts, no cutting back to hand. Dice up your onions. And I'm using a small knife, which is unusual, but there you go. Right, celery. I've got 3 sticks of celery. You're going to have more celery than we probably need actually. That's probably too wide, so we'll have that the half down there like that. And that's too wide as well. So let's have that split down there as well. Split your celery down and then we're ready to go for fine chopping. Nice and steady. Line it up and off we go. That'll do it. Now I've got some fresh herbs here. I've got some rosemary, which we'll just strip down like that. And I've got some fresh sage. Now if you don't have fresh, don't worry about it. Just use dried. Because I am going to put in some dried thyme. I don't have fresh thyme. For some reason, it's decided not to grow. And again, this is very straightforward. Get it all together and give it a little bit of a mince over with your knife. Now I'm doing all this now and we're going to cook it all together. I'm just going to chuck it all in the pan at the same time. You know, well, let's not make a fuss about adding bits and pieces here, there and everywhere. We don't need to be doing that. So that's our veg there. We got a pan here. In our pan, we want some butter. Don't be shy. Keep the butter out. We're going to put a little bit on the top when it goes in the oven. Olive oil is completely optional, but we're having some of that in there as well. All our veg in that pan, like that. Let's not make a big fuss. Get it in. It doesn't matter, it's not on yet. I've got loads of ham, as you well know. We've been making it on the channel. So we're going to have some of this in there. Now it's completely optional, you don't have to, but you know, it's a nice addition. In your pan. Just chuck everything in that pan. Now like I say, if you're a veggie, don't put it in. In the pan. Chestnuts. Now I've got some chestnuts here. They're already cooked chestnuts. And the chestnuts have been, in fact the vacuum seal pack, actually anybody can buy them, the vacuum sealed. It saves you on messing around shelling your own chestnuts. Again, we want some chestnuts in there. Now we want bits of chestnut, slices, chunks, anything you want. You can do anything. This is already cooked, so you know you could take a fork. If you don't want chunks of chestnut in there, just give it a squashing and you'll get all this. You know, it's entirely up to you which way around you want to do it. So we can do a couple of those, and that gets a bit of that in there, and then we can have some chunks of chestnut. Chestnut done in our pan. Just get it all in. You don't have to wait for any of this. All in the pan. So there's our mix. Let's get it on and start cooking. Now it's a quick one, this. Very quick. Start sauteing all of that in there. A little bit of salt, not too much. Really want a little bit because I'm using chicken stock. Now if you're going to be a veggie, you're going to use veg stock. It was some black pepper. A little bit of mix in there. Whoa. The zest of a lemon. Now I'm using a big lemon. This is frozen zest. I always zest the lemons when I'm using lemon zest for something else. We vacuum seal it and store it in the freezer. So that is the zest of a lemon. Nice little working in there. Smells tremendous. In with some dried thyme. Use fresh if you've got it, I don't have it. And I'm going in with some parsley. Quick stir. See, this is where you really change it up for what you want, you know. It's Christmas, so let's have some cranberries in there. Get those cranberries in. That'll do. It's a very quick recipe. It's not hard, it's straightforward. It's chuck everything in there, cook it a little bit, and then it's going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes. So you can cook this down as much as you want, but if you want some texture in your stuffing, you're going to have to not cook it as long, obviously. That'll do for me. That's flame off. Want a bowl? Okay, we got a bowl. In our bowl, breadcrumbs. Get the breadcrumbs in there. And then we need to go in there with all our cooked mix. Get it in. Nice mix in. Get it all mixed in there. Okay, in here we've got, I don't know how much we've got actually, I don't know what I made up. I've got 200 millilitres of chicken stock. Now obviously if you're vegetarian, use veg stock. In here I've got 1 egg. We're going to give that a beat. I'm going to chuck that in with the veg stock, or chicken stock in my case. We're going to give that a little whiz round in there, and that is going in there. Now because it's gone in with the stock, the egg's not going to cook straight away, obviously. So we'll just give that a little mix up in there. We need a pan. Will all that fit in there? I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Now, we're not going to compact it. It's going to be a fairly loose mix in there. But we're going to get it all in. Look at that. That looks superb. Okay, oven on. We've got to preheat the oven. Okay, I don't have to preheat it too long because obviously it's an air fryer oven. And we are going on there. We're going to get it on the temperature of about 165. Let it preheat. Okay, so that's our stuffing mix. If you're using a normal oven at home, I'd shove it on for about 180. Preheat your oven. Right, we're going to go in there, on there, with some butter. This is going in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, golden brown, then it comes out. In we go. Set the time. 24 minutes, that'll do. 24 minutes and then we'll take it out. It should be golden brown. There we have it. Oh, come on. Look at that. Oh, that looks a bit special. So there we have it, chestnut stuffing made. Now obviously we made it up a little bit extra in there with the ham and the cranberries, but that is chestnut stuffing made. Now this stuff can be frozen, so you can make it like this, you can freeze it up and you can bring it out rewarm. Okay, all we need to do now is get some of that on a plate and give it a taste test. Now I like the corner, I always like the corner, it's always dried out more. I love it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is a fantastic stuffing made right there. Oh, let's give it a taste test. Well, there's got no turkey, got no chicken, but we're going to have a taste test of this stuffing. Chestnuts in there, look. Oh, come on. Oh. That is delicious. That is delicious. A nice amount of herbs in there. That fresh sage in there you can taste actually. That is really good. It's not overly bready. That is a nice balanced stuffing actually. That is really good. Look at that. Chestnuts, ham, cranberries, sage, bread. Oh, that is really nice. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.